Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Skills for Life. Tonight is abundance and gratitude and a whole bunch of other things because I have a plan. Not just a lesson plan, but there's been so many great creations lately that I want to show them all to you so that you know that you have them available for you. And really want to thank all the work that Alan and Tyler have put in, and especially thank you for the songs. So Kylie, did every principal has its own song now that we've made. Isn't that cool?
Awesome.
I know, I'm thrilled. So, all right, let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to start on the whiteboard here. Thank you. Okay. So the 7 principles are the other half of rapid eye technology, and they are what we call the cognitive repatterning. So if you do this neurological process called rapid eye technology, and then you walk out your door into your life and you think the same thoughts and you do the same deeds and all of that, you will recreate your patterns. Okay. So what the skills for life are, which I think is really brilliant of Renee, is the other half of the model, meaning so you won't go out and recreate those patterns that you just used a neurological process to release. And it gives your mind something else to do. Okay. So I've talked often in training, and maybe you've forgotten if you haven't been to a training in a long time, but the relationship between your pineal gland and your pituitary gland is huge in rapid eye. Okay. Think back to session 8 when you're doing that script with people where you're deprogramming. It says often your light level in all dimensions, your pituitary gland, your spiritual DNA, your physical DNA. Okay. Those glands are included because they're so important and they communicate to each other, something that is vital for you. Okay. So I think the first thing I would like to do is to show you a brief video on this so that you can recall and remember why it is so important that your pituitary and your pineal gland, okay, and in your whole rapid eye process. So whenever you're ready, Alan, go right ahead.
So
Or
the
Tyler, or who's
song
ever
video
doing
for
it.
thought, song video for thought, correct?
No, first I would like to do the
Oh,
video.
excuse me.
There you go, right there. Yeah, that's it. I'm
Alan,
not hearing it.
yeah, where'd you go, Alan? Are you there? Alan?
Alan? Oh, dear.
Experiential wisdom. The heart generates the powerful field. The pituitary gland regulates its expression in the body, and the pineal gland transduces the incoming cosmic light codes, translating them into direct experiential wisdom. This triad is the biological
Alan?
Holy Trinity.
It's
These
on
are
now,
not
Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Well, it just went off again.
supernatural powers, but are the natural senses of your higher dimensional self. As you raise your frequency and activate your light body, these senses naturally come online, allowing you to perceive the subtle energies, guides, and information fields that were always present but were previously outside your range of perception. The heart generates the powerful field. The pituitary gland regulates its expression in the body, and the pineal gland transduces the incoming cosmic light codes, translating them into direct experiential wisdom. This triad is the biological Holy Trinity.
Okay, is that enough?
Yeah, thank you. That's perfect. I wanted to go ahead and let that play again a little bit because we missed the beginning. So, what they're saying there is that the pineal gland, which receives information spiritually, however you think of it, cosmically, and then it talks to your pituitary gland because your pituitary gland regulates the body, okay, and interprets it on how you're going to use it in your life. Okay, and they called it experiential wisdom. So I'm always thrilled when I hear anybody else use the word experiential because I hardly rarely hear it, and I use that term so much. So our thoughts, we have a thought. Let's just get real nitty gritty with it. It comes in through our pineal gland. Okay, we think it. It then travels through the old ocean between the two glands, and it goes to your pituitary. And then the pituitary interprets that and tells your body things because of that. So if you say a lot, you have the thought, and I'm canceling everything I say, ready? But if you have the thought, I can't stand, or I can't stand it, okay? That thought comes in through the pituitary and go through the pineal and goes to the pituitary, and the body is quite literal. Okay, it's going, oh, we don't stand. Okay, and it is very obedient to the mind. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this again. The body thinks the mind is God. The mind thinks the higher self is God, and spirit, your higher self, knows God. So you have a hierarchy or a line of communication there. That's how important our thoughts are. So I would like Tyler now to play the song that was written for this particular skill for life. So whenever you guys are ready, I'd like everyone to hear it.
Yeah, yeah. Waiting at the bus stop with several going by. It seemed that with each passing, my thoughts would coincide. I never had imagined a connection to my mind, that my thoughts would come and go with departure and arrive, like saying, this bus stop's for thoughts, where do you want to go? Please don't hesitate to tell me where or down which road. You can take your time, and if you just don't know, I'll be back around before that thought grows old. Yeah, I'll be back around before that thought grows old. Yeah, the smooth roads are relaxing, the rough ones cause me pain. Can't underestimate the power of the brain. Might as well make all of this materialize. I'm turning my thought processes into a bus ride, like saying, this bus stop's for thoughts, where do you want to go? Please don't hesitate to tell me where or down which road. You can take your time, and if you just don't know, I'll be back around before that thought grows old. I'll say, hold that thought, make her stop, I won't let it go. I'll turn it inside out and take a good look. I'll check the tire pressure, and if the fuel's on low, I won't blame it on the folks sitting on the third row. I'm making myself more focused, I'm claiming what is mine, and with each thought passing, it'll be because I let it stay or slide. Is life just happening? And anywhere am I, or am I making happen what I want to come by? Like saying, this bus stop's for thoughts, where do you want to go? Please don't hesitate to tell me where or down which road. You can take your time, and if you just don't know, I'll be back around before that thought grows old. I'll say, hold that thought, make a stop, I won't let it go. I'll turn it inside out and take
That's great. Yay! So I really loved what it said because it's so powerful, our thoughts, and it's kind of where everything begins. Because the first thing that everyone needs to know I feel, when they start doing their rapid eye sessions, okay, do you understand how powerful your thoughts are? And if you've been saying for years, I can't stand it, okay, wow, cancel all that out, cancel, because you can stand and you are strong and you can do hard things. You're the divine offspring of God. And just hearing that, for a lot of people, they've never heard that before. So how do they have that thought and that recognition and that, oh, that aha, if they haven't really ever heard it? I think everyone should hear it in the first grade. What do you think?
Yeah.
I just think it would be so awesome if they just heard it, just the possibility. So the next skill for life is perception, because you have those thoughts. And now how are you going to perceive these thoughts? What you can look at them positively, you can look at them negatively. And most of the time you have that pattern from your family of origin. How many of you, I used to laugh sometimes because there was a couple of people in my family that, this isn't very nice, but behind their back, I called them Eeyore. Do you remember Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Go ahead and poop on me, everybody else does. Remember Eeyore? I mean, it's kind of like that. And no matter what was happening, they would always see the worst. Let's think of the worst thing that could possibly happen. You can perceive your world that way, but guess what it does? Your pineal gland is sending that to your pituitary gland. Your pituitary gland is sending that to your body. Okay, and we often wonder, especially as you get older, how come I got so much? Why do we have so many health things? How did I create that cancer? How did I create that cold sore? How did I create that rash? I don't care what it is, but I'm starting to understand it better. How our body listens and says, "Oh, okay," and it perceives it that way. So perception. The old story about the lie detector test. There's two people standing on a street corner and they see an accident. And guess what? They're both telling the truth under a lie detector test, but the facts are actually different. So if they're not lying in their perception, okay, think about how that could affect our relationships. One person is perceiving something as very good and positive and awesome, and another person is looking at it and perceiving it as turn off your mic.
Well said.
Who's ever that is, please turn your mic off. Thank you. Okay, so you're getting it about perception and how important that is. Okay, so I'd like Tyler or Alan, who's ever doing it, put on the song that was created for perception. I love it.
Subject to a view of truth, or is what I see subjective at its roots? Looking in the mirror, I see the clues to change and shape, no better than I choose. Looking back at me, I find the source to see differently, and in time see more. It's not about the angles I suffocating senses large and small. The canvas is the mirror on the wall. Will what I see go with me to the world outside? Without deliberate form, my head and mind. Looking back at me, I find the source. Not about letting fiction run its course. It's about when the time comes to, will I be stuck or consciously move? And never let a moment go to waste. And never let a view of it escape. Standing still a moment in the state. Selecting a new way to see a face. Perception is perception for its sake. Of things to move around and rearrange. Paralysis of judgment cannot stay. And freedom wants to you and finds a way. And then go see the world outside. The possibilities cannot forever hide. Putting in action in its place. And any hold from there I can break. And never let a moment go to waste. And never let a view of it escape. Standing still a moment in the state. Selecting a new road to see a way. And never let a moment go to waste. And never let a view of it escape. Standing still a moment in the state. Selecting a new road to see a
Yay! What do you think?
That's a good.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So perception comes after thought, and these have a kind of a logical sequence here. Okay. And then we have what we call choice and accountability. Think about our choices that we make in our lives. They affect everything. And we are accountable for the choices that we make. So there is another video. Yeah, if you've gotten that one, I'd like to watch it and then talk about it with choice and accountability in mind. It's the one with the feelings.
Oh,
It's not about the music one, it's the other one.
You find a song that hits different and play it on repeat for hours, days, maybe
Not
weeks,
that one,
until suddenly
the other one.
Okay. Other one. You mean the one with the RT song?
The one about feeling. Tyler was talking about it with you.
I don't have that one ready. Do you have it, Tyler? You don't have one.
You're muted, Tyler.
I don't have it, Alan, because I thought you had it. When I'd asked about it, I thought that you had it.
Okay, can you get it or not?
Well, I could do a search for it. I'm not sure what it was called.
Do you have it, Tyler, that he could get it? I'm trying to figure out if we got it or not.
I don't have it ready.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and go back to the whiteboard.
This is the part where we recognize that necessity is the mother of invention. And recognition is the first steps. Thank you, Ellen, for recognizing you don't have it.
That's right. If you could get it, does anyone have it? Can you go where I sent it to you and get it? Let me know if you get it. Okay. Meanwhile, while they're doing that, what the guy's talking about on the video, if we can find it, is that we have a choice about everything that happens to us. And he's not even saying that, you got to get in there and release every negative trauma and do all that stuff. And it's really interesting because he's talking about how we're actually set up to feel it. If you feel your feelings, okay, and acknowledge what happens to you in life, take accountability for that it's happened, that is a lot towards releasing. A lot of us are still upset about what happened when we were 7 or 3 or any of those. So there has to come a time where you start to let those things go. And if you have trouble doing that, then we have things like rapid eye. We have, for me, I went to experiential trainings and put myself in a laboratory so that I could see clearly what I was really afraid of and make those choices. Okay. So any hope of that video, or is it?
What's the title?
I don't know. I sent it to you on our combined chat so that I could use it for tonight. We need a better process. Well, I guess we'll get that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the song for choice and accountability. I would like you guys to find that video if at all possible. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to find it too and send it again.
Customize and save with
Lynell, I was really excited for everyone to notice in the chat that Renee is excited to join us tonight. So you might want to message her a written message in the chat. It was pretty fun that she's on with us tonight.
Okay, you ready to start the song?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
Am I reacting, making haste out of deed? Is the course I'm on coursing right through me? No hold upon the whole of it, no half that can be seen. Am I vaguely connected, in and out of being? Does slowing down feel like a trap? Will something gain on me, or is it value in disguise? Opportunity, if I stay just long enough, I might get my bearings and feel the shackles fall, realizing I have wings. I steer the ship, I'm at the head, not cruise controlling and acting instead. First in my mind, the results it can bring, choosing the start, finish of things. I'm counting abilities with each not waiting for anything, even accidentally giving consequence its identity. I'm counting abilities with each new scene. Accountability setting me free. I'm not gonna find myself saying when, 'cause I'm gonna choose and choose again.
Thank you. So that song is our song for choice and accountability, to own it. As whatever you don't own in your life, then you are a victim to it. And that's the thing that is discomforting for a lot of people, is that they do their whole life. Why? Why does this happen? Why does that happen? Why did they do that? Why? And it doesn't help you go anywhere. Doesn't help you release anything. It doesn't help you have any ahas. So why is when we get stuck in our heads, okay? And we overthink everything.
Mhm.
It won't assist you. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to cause and effect now. And this principle, are you starting to get the picture of how they build on each other? And that whatever we do, whatever choices we do make, yes, we're accountable for them, but that we also have the cause and effect for them. Okay? We are the creators of our life. Cause and effect is an interesting thing because a lot of people, you know, I hear this all the time. Well, you know, the little baby didn't choose to get thrown into the trash can and be found by strangers, because it was a baby, right? How did that possibly choose? But because everyone on the planet has free will, some people choose to do despicable things. We do those to each other, okay? We hurt each other, known and unknown. Sometimes we think, oh, I'm really avoidant. My cousin April and I were talking today about how codependency hurts people because you never tell them the truth because you don't want to have any conflict. And so you avoid everything, and then the other people in your life don't have all the information that they need to make choices in their lives. And it hurts people. Okay. If you are, wanting to fix and solve every single thing for your children or for the other people in your life, that gets in your way and it has an effect. Okay. A lot of people have the message, that they can't do things. And we are unconsciously giving each other that message all the time, because the thing is, when you give advice, you try to solve and fix everything and tell people what to do, it gives other people the message that you have the answers, and listen to what I say because you're not capable. That won't help or assist anyone to grow. Okay, we all have to, what does the good book say? Work out our own lives with, I think, on trembling or something like that. We have to learn how to function in our lives. And most of us move from immature and dysfunctional, hopefully, to mature and functional. And cause and effect, that law helps us grow because we get the effect of everything that happens to us in our lives. So, of course, we have a song for you because we are learning about these principles, because those lyrics that were written for these songs, they're poetry. Poetry speaks to a different part of your mind. Did you realize that? And And it
Mhm.
talks about to that part of your head and your mind, to both right and left brain, and it is listening to music at the same time. And you will hear it differently than if Lynell just sits here and lectures, you know? And I love to talk. Listen, I can get on the phone with my cousin Marion and 5 hours can go by. I don't even know it. So wow. So let's listen to this song.
If we knew better what we were, would we do what we do? Sending waves of mixed up things, unintended to cause a bunch of messes that mess with our good. If we took a step back, would we stand where we stood? Not everyone wakes up to start the day, seeking self-infliction in its clumsy fate. What we do goes rolling, and soon it's far away, coming back to us dependent on how we sent it on its way. If I have to, I'll step back, saying cancel that, making room for moving forward, and then stepping up to bat. There's power in my corner, go behind me over shoulder, nothing backsliding about it. Going there, I made a soldier. I'm standing at attention. I'm awake and I won't let things just cause and multiply. Unmindful of a truck running over a pair of my jeans, let alone running over yours truly. It's the last thing I want, and it hardly wants me. The universe is not an ambushing enemy. Life only responds to what it receives. Innocent in nature, absolute neutrality. Can't pin a tsunami on a playful puppy, and we can't blame our conditions on our faceless everything. And if I have to, I'll step back, saying cancel that, making room for moving forward, and then stepping up to bat. There's a power in my corner, go behind me over shoulder, nothing backsliding about it. Going there, I made a soldier. I'm standing at attention. I'm awake and I won't let things just cause and multiply. Unmindful of it. If we knew better what we were, would we not want something to better prove? Not allowing things we make go unattended to. There's a power in my corner, go behind me over shoulder, nothing backsliding about it. Going there, I made a soldier. I'm standing at attention. I'm awake and I won't let things just cause and multiply. Unmindful of affairs. There's lightness in my step, there's meaning in its depth, knowing there's a lot of things that I can put in check. I'm sending out a message, not just an acronym. I'm gonna make creation conscious again.
I think that's a profound song. I love that. I hope that you could hear the poetry in that. Marion, I know your voice is kind of down, but how did you feel listening to that song?
It really moves me, and I love that it was done in a gospel rock style. It just it goes right to your soul, and that the first time that I got to hear it shared at our train, here, it it when I say it moved me, I like rock to it. I just start moving to it, and I love the wording in it.
Me too. I feel the poetry in all of these lyrics. And I love that the things we've been talking about in our community, the HHF, the cancel that, the universe, they're all embodied in this music. And it's very powerful. I am so grateful to Tyler and Alan for making these songs available. They're available for anyone to use in their own classes. And I hope they spread far and wide. I really do. I hope that I could see someone contacting you guys and going, hey, however you're creating this stuff, keep going. Okay? It's great. I love it. So back on the whiteboard, you'll see after cause and effect. If I can do it. There we go. Is the one that we are talking about tonight, which is abundance and gratitude. I'm not going to play the song right away. I'm going to end this particular class with that song. But I do want to say to everyone that gratitude in this season especially, okay? I would invite every single one of you to my table on Thanksgiving. I sent out actual texts doing that, even though I know people are far away. Because when I have enough, I want to build a longer table, not a higher wall. And I think we all need to understand that we either are the divine offspring of God, whether my skin is white or yours is black, whether my skin is brown, okay, or yours is, whatever color they say, Asian people. All I know is that we are far more alike than anything that makes us different. Culture, yes, we have different cultures. But when two people get married, isn't it like really hard to put those two cultures together? Even if they're in the same country, okay? It's just that's a small version of the big version of the world. If we can't learn to love and get along with our own families, how are we going to do that in the family of man? I've been running a lot of family matrices, 3 this week. And it was the same subject. Children cutting off their parents, not allowing them to see grandchildren. I find it interesting. It's such an energy in and of itself that is going through our culture right now. And I think that the skills for life is one of the things that could bring us together instead of farther apart. I think that we are an abundant country. Many people have called us the richest country in the world. Okay? And yet, we have a lot of issues here that we are dealing with in our country, the richest country in the world. And yet, right now, we have people that are hungry. We have children without homes. There's so many things. I'm not being critical. I'm being aware. I want to make a difference in the world. How about you? I want to start with myself. I want to do my work so that I don't unconsciously harm people with my codependent patterns or my harsh words or my snarky tone. I want to work on me and share that with all my brothers and sisters, whether they're my actual blood family or not. And that's what gratitude does. Being grateful for absolutely everything. So I was over literally at the Institute today, building a longer table. Because I invited about 75 or 80 people to Thanksgiving. Okay. And I don't know if they'll all come. I don't even really mind whether they come or not. But there will be enough. Okay. We will have an awesome time celebrating, being thankful for our everyone, who, no matter who they are, even if I don't like them. I mean, there's a couple people on the planet that I think, wow, start over. But then I say, cancel that. Okay. We need everybody. Even if I don't agree, I want to build a bigger table, not a higher wall. And gratitude is the secret to that. Being grateful for everything. So I told my friend Tanya, hey, find a class, okay, that you and I can go get some education, even more than we do, because we teach about codependency, we teach about these patterns that we do, but let's go learn some more, okay? Let's put it in our field so that anybody and everybody, even the people at the grocery store who walk through my field, are better for having been in my presence. Not worse for what I've been thinking about them. I want them to be better. I want to make a difference. I don't always know exactly how to do that, but I have found that education helps me. Get educated. Read a good book. Always have something moving that you can expand in your gratitude and in your abundant field that you are. So we'll play this song at the end because it's our skill for tonight. But I would like to move on to health and healing. Okay. I'm so sorry I couldn't get that video for you guys tonight because it's so much about how to release trauma. Most of us have a lot of trauma in our fields that we're holding on to and we're not processing it and letting it go. And it's making us sick. And I would say, I want to heal. I don't know about you, but I want to heal.
Is this the video?
Pulses with a rhythm as ancient as the cosmos and as personal as our heartbeat. Philosophers ponder these natural patterns, seeking harmony in their ebb and flow. From the cyclical turning of seasons to the daily rising and setting of the sun, rhythm offers a sense of structure and predictability, guiding us through existence.
Is that what you're looking for?
It's not, but I like it. That's a great video too, about how the ebb and flow of life. Yeah, that's the one I would play on Harmony and Rhythm, that video. I'll save that for me, will you?
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. So health and healing it can be approached physically, mentally, emotionally, and of course, spiritually. Today, I was hanging out with my brother Kelton because I went down the field and I could tell he was kind of like antsy. And I said, Daniel has a flat tire. Do you want to go? We're just going to hang out. And he like ran to the car. Like I'd said to him, you just won $1 million in the lottery. And it was so cute. I mean, it was actual, I saw his face light up and the joy come in. And I was like, get in, let's go. And I'm finding a lot of joy in the simple things that are going on. I think I get tired of picking up leaves and doing things on the property. I think I do. But then today, I'm looking around and I'm going, I am so grateful that I get to live in this beauty, that I have enough health and strength to bend over and pick up leaves and put them on my trailer. I just felt like, wow, I'm so glad that I can do that. Having enough health. You know, when you don't have health, you're not doing anything else. Think about it. When you're not healthy, your spirituality stops. You do not feel connected. You can't go out and build your relationships. Okay? Your choices are limited, aren't they? Because of how you're feeling. Okay? And sometimes it's really hard to keep your thoughts positive when you're in chronic pain. I understand it, and I've been there. And I want to say I am walking with a few people in life that have chronic pain. And, you know, maybe I have a savior complex, but I'd like to be able to reach out and touch them and have it be gone, or look in their eyes and have it resolve. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think we're going there. I think someday we'll do that for one another. Until we can do that for each other, though, I can have an open heart. I can be empathetic. I can not judge others because they haven't created the same things that I have. I can live my life with as much health as I can and keep healing. Okay? That's why reading good books, going to a class, I want to keep learning. Even if I've heard everything in the class before, I get to watch the facilitator. I can learn from who they are and how they express all of those things. So I know this is a shock, but we have a song. So I'd like to play, Tyler, who's ever putting it on, Health and Healing, and Have Ears to Hear.
Nature follows laws, firm consistency. Though its expressions often show up as unique, would I ever undo what was meant to be? A wonder by design, whole and complete. The care of my body is upon me, a gift to the world, not bound by anything. Beginning with love, not ending with need. I'll take good care of what is whole and complete. I wanna thrive, not just be alive. And today for my well-being, holding all of my health and healing, whether from God or source or nature's family. I am whole and complete as creation made me. I'm standing up today for my well-being, holding all of my health and healing, whether from God or source or nature's family. I am whole and complete as creation made me. I'm taking charge of wellness, beginning with me, holding all of my health and healing. Holding all of my health and healing.
Beautiful. Tyler, you did a great job. I love the pictures on that one of everything from the newborn and going down into the sun. I love it. So the last of these is harmony and rhythm. And we need something that kind of is a grand plan. How do we make thought, perception, choice and accountability, cause and effect, abundance and gratitude, health and healing? How are we going to make those work so that we don't go out and recreate the same patterns over and over again? No matter what you're doing, say you're doing massage therapy or craniosacral or foot zoning, whatever you're doing, I can guarantee if you go back and you think the same thoughts and you do the same things, guess what's being recreated? The same patterns. So does anyone have a comment at this point? I know, Cheryl, thanks for your comment that you typed in the chat. Did you have anything you wanted to say?
Hi.
Hi,
I was
there
trying to
you are.
unmute it. Oh, I think it's just been very interesting. I just thought of a lot of things that I've been going through and how I'm recreating patterns, like things going on with my knee right now. It's like every Thanksgiving, I don't want to go to my family of origin for Thanksgiving, and I chose not to go this year. So I don't know where I'll end up, but I'm not going there. But
How
just
about
some
down
things that I need
here?
to work on. Perhaps,
You're invited to come
perhaps.
here.
Okay.
She's like,
And
okay.
oh, yeah, I just kind of go with the flow, kind of what, like, I may not decide to go, and then the last day I say, oh, I'm going there. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do until I feel it at that time. But that would be a good place to go. So one of the things, and I like the song, the poem, the poetic one, where I had did a poem and I read to my sister and I was just sharing it, and she just got so upset with me. I don't know what it touched in her, but it done something. So I know poems are very powerful, and the words in songs and poems are just can really touch you in a different way. And also a thing you said about you wish children can learn things in a when they're younger, and that's what I'm writing for my grandbabies and other young kids. It's things that they can learn while they're young, so they don't have to go a whole lifetime of dealing with certain things. So I would definitely put that in my book about their thoughts and perception, or all of these really. So.
I love it. That's so
And I keep coming back because I learn something each time, because a lot of stuff I know and a lot of stuff I do already, but every time I come I learn something different. So that's why I keep coming back. And I thought I had missed it because I thought I had missed it yesterday. So it was like,
yeah.
oh, I missed class. But then it was Thursday again, so here I am. Thank you for having me.
I've done that myself. I've gotten online. I did it with my Sunday Zoom group that I do. I got online and I said, where is everybody? How come they're not here? But it was Saturday, not Sunday. And I thought, okay, we're funny, aren't we? But this harmony and rhythm and helping these things all work together for our good, it's if you never take time out to talk to each other, to meet together, to sit down and learn, okay? Educate. I know that education for a lot of people is the way out of their poverty, it's the way out of their abuse. And getting educated is so important. I honor teachers everywhere. And I have really good friends that are teachers, and it's hard. There are days, and I know I'm on a soapbox, but I don't think we should, teachers should be paid well. I just believe that with everything that I am. Each of us, no matter what occupation we do, deserve to make a very good living. And we deserve to work with people who love us, who support us, who actually care about our well-being. And when we don't have that, we get in distress. Have you noticed? I've noticed, I'm raising my hand. I get into stress when I feel criticized and put down and not supported, whether doesn't matter who it's from. Okay. So the fact that you took time out of your life to come and be here with us, you get to have blessings for that. I'm blessing you for that, but I'm also saying to each one of you, there's an intention and an energy with harmony and rhythm about how you're living your life. We're going to hurt each other's feelings. We're going to step on each other's toes, even if we don't mean to. It does happen. Can we find it within ourselves to love each other anyway? I would love to see that pattern of, we can't even get along in our own families. It concerns me that that's the subject of almost all the family matrix I do now. How do we get our family back in alignment? Why can't we see our grandchildren? Why are our kids against us? It goes on, and parents and grandparents are not understanding this energy. So what are we going to do? How are you going to make a difference and add to that? Are you adding to the energy of love and light on the planet? Or are you being negative? I think you can make a difference if you're a paraplegic and you sit on your couch all day and that's all you can do. If what you're thinking about up here is bringing that love is the verb of light and bringing more light into it. And every time that I make a mess with somebody, listen, I can tell you right now, if I hurt your feelings, I don't want to. It's not worth it to me. It's a big, huge mess to clean up, and I just hate it when it happens. Okay? I know I'm learning. I always get these texts after our classes. You're just learning. I know that, but I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And sometimes a simple old phrase or a question worded the wrong way. I'm upset about something and my tone's bad. What if I said to everyone in my life, hey, if I hurt your feelings, I'm asking for forgiveness right now. I won't have meant to. If I come across wrong, please tell me. You're a real friend when you say, hey, when you said this, it hurt. And I'm going to go, okay, that's not what I want to create with you. I don't want to. What's the energy you're walking in your life every single day? What is it? Define it, clarify it, get in harmony with who you are and yourself, and what happens around in your life, I hope, will begin to heal this energy that I'm feeling in these families. Did somebody want to say something? Did I interrupt anybody? Go ahead.
I wanted to say that that just really touched me when you said that, because I know it wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't even anything. But when I talked to you about what I thought you said, and you told me, you say, you clarified it for me. So that's all I like with people to do, is just hear what I'm saying or what I heard or whatever misunderstanding. And so when I talk to people like that, usually in my life, I have people that they disappear because I speak my mind, and I don't like that at all. And so, and then I had a misunderstanding with a good friend. She wrote something to me, and I misunderstood it because I had just woke up, and it was, then she had put it in parentheses or whatever she was saying about someone else. So I thought she was saying it about me. It's like, no, that is not true. And and I told her she was projecting, because the way I read it, it looked like she was saying that I was wishy-washy or something like that. And
Yeah.
but it's like you can't even speak to a person about how you feel without them want to run away. It just, I don't know. It's a
It's
lot.
hard. It's hard to speak your mind and risk the relationship every single day. I know, I've studied it, I take courses on it. It's still so hard to say to
But it
someone, you hurt my feelings.
it seemed, and I still do it if I feel I need to say something, I say it anyway. But it's just I'm getting to the point where, if you want to leave, you weren't the real person, wasn't my real friend in the first place. So I'm kind of getting to that point where it's
Well,
just it's okay, but I can still speak my mind.
I love it. I'm glad you're my friend and you told me. That makes you really safe. Do you get it? It makes you
Yes.
super safe because I know you're going to tell me and you're not just going to disappear one day and I won't know what happened. And I love that. It makes you safe. And if we could maybe shift our kaleidoscope of how we look at our lives and walk in the rhythm of assuming the best, is that a good term? Is, you know what?
Yeah.
That's why I'd like to talk to every single person. And I know my own brother Alan and I, we've had periods of time where we disagreed and we didn't talk. And I'm so glad that that's over. I'm so glad we were able to talk it out and heal it. Because Alan's a gift. He's a gift. I want you to know, Alan, that one of your daughters was in class recently, and I had the chance to say, "Hey, I love your dad. I love my brother."
Can
Don't
I
have
can I say something?
absolutely.
This is Margie. I've missed the last few weeks because I actually forgot what day it was. Just what she
Oh,
said. She forgot the day, and I did that also. But I wanted to ask you. I mean, I have a grandchild who came to help me when my husband died, and I thought that she wanted to come and serve me by like helping me with my dishes or wash or something, because I wasn't functioning at all. And instead, she wanted to talk, but I didn't know that because I didn't know that. And she didn't say that. She's been so offended that my husband's been dead 3 years and she won't talk to me. And she will not even talk to me. And I think, how could that be? When I was so sick and I couldn't function, my brain was totally fried because my husband had died and I had so much shock in me that I couldn't function. And yet I didn't know how to even communicate with people at the time. My brain was like froze over.
So maybe the
And
learning is to offer each other grace. They may not talk to you anymore, but you can learn. All of a sudden,
well,
you're much
would I?
more compassionate with people who are going through what you've gone through, and you will offer them grace and bring that energy in. And isn't that that's a great learning, Margie.
So how would you do that? Would you try to? If I try to send a message to them on the phone, they won't respond. If I try to do, I've been thinking about going to see them at the door and bringing them flowers, but I don't even know if they let me in. You
It
know?
doesn't matter whether they let you in or not. It's not about you. You're not the one with the issue.
No, I know it's
You
not about me.
do. Listen, you
Okay.
do. you do what you need and want to do to feel good about the energy that you create, and then you let it go. You're a gift. If they don't want to have that gift of you in their life, you got to let them go. They have their free agency and their free will. And you're being nice. You're putting out a good energy. You may never solve it, but it does help you become a kinder, more compassionate person. And when someone's going through, the death or whatever you've been through, you're going to understand it. You're going to be there. And I know it makes me cry too when I think that I got off from those family matrices I did with those families. I stayed in the training room for I don't know, maybe an hour. It made me cry that there's that much pain in so many families. And I know I'm just seeing a very small cross section of all the families there are in the world. But it is very hard when our family members cut us off. I hope, that's my prayer. If we can end it in our families, perhaps we can do that in our communities, our churches, maybe our cities, maybe our state, and perhaps our world. It starts small. And just feel your feelings and don't allow that trauma to trap. But just let it open you, not embitter you. I hope you can hear that. Don't become bitter, open, and say, oh, okay, I'm going to learn from this. So I do want to, I'm out of time. So I do want to
Can
play.
I just ask one question quick? How do you go back and see the ones that you say are being recorded? How do you see those?
Just contact Alan. Alan, it's on the website, right?
Yes, it's a playlist.
Yeah.
I don't know how to contact Alan.
I'll get it.
Margie,
What?
we will talk again a little bit after. Let Lynell
okay.
have them play this song, and then we
Okay,
have
good.
a little linger longer at the end.
Yeah, those
Okay,
that need to
that's
go,
great.
yeah, can go.
All right, thank you.
All right, I want to play 2 songs. Sorry if you need to go ahead. But there is a song for harmony and rhythm, and then I want to play Abundance and Gratitude. Does that work for you, Tyler? Are you starting those? Okay, that'd be great. And then there's an after party and we'll talk.
once a birdland, neither bird wanting to be tree, no jealousy can stand. Can we see ourselves in the same seat, unmoving yet moving with the beat, not altering about us anything, and happily be in the symphony. We're not looking for extremes, we're after what brings peace, all that fits right in harmony and rhythm. Total fluidity, shifting elegantly, moving with ease, nothing in bondage and everything free. Whoa! We're not looking for extremes, we're after what brings peace, all that fits right in harmony and rhythm. Total fluidity, shifting elegantly, moving with ease, nothing in bondage and everything free. Whoa! We're not looking for extremes. We're not looking for extremes. Harmony and rhythm. We're not looking for extremes.
I love that one. So awesome. One more.
This is a new one, right?
I believe so. The abundance of gratitude.
Tyler, you're muted.
What will we attract when we make a path? What will we make last? Will it be good or bad? What is it we seek? The thing itself, or feeling that it brings if we switch the two? Would we celebrate then do? Would we choose gratitude?
Would we choose gratitude? Would we choose gratitude?
Giving and receiving are the same, following the universal way. More than just thankfulness, we sent creation out before us. As if things now ensued, it becomes the future's food.
We'll choose gratitude. We'll choose gratitude.
We'll choose
Gratitude.
gratitude, watch it move and take the shape of hope that it can prove. Gratitude, watch it move and take the shape of hope that it can prove. Built into ourselves, a fountain of youth dwells. Telomeres are caps, completing chromosomic wraps. Telomeres, we welcome you with grace, extending life through length. With happiness and faith, we choose gratitude. We choose gratitude. We choose gratitude. Gratitude, watch it move and take the shape of hope that it can prove. Gratitude, watch it move and take the shape of hope that it can prove. Gratitude, watch it move and take the shape of hope that it can prove.
Give a big hand for Tyler for writing those lyrics and music. It's beautiful.
That one gets stuck in my head on repeat.
Does it? I love them. I know I might be biased because I love Skills for Life so much, but I love those songs. It's so great. Yeah. So Margie, the what I'm
Yes.
hearing what I'm hearing from you is you want a solution of how to mend those relationships. Okay. And all you can do and the only control you have is over you. Find your learning and do your work about whatever comes up because that's all you can do. You can't force
Well,
someone to forgive you. You can't force them by telling them, please understand me. I was sick. I was this. I was that. They're not, people are doing the best they can with the knowledge and awareness they have. Sometimes it's not fair. I hear
right.
you. I really
Well,
do.
she's had a baby and she won't even let me see the baby.
It
I mean,
seems to
it's,
be an energy going through our culture right now. It's very sad.
yeah.
And I'll tell you, you are not the only one experiencing that. Holy cow. So I hear it. Wow.
The book Let Them really helped me with that.
Yeah.
Because I can only change me. And part of Let Them is let them do whatever it is they're doing, but let me look at my part of it, make boundaries that protect myself going into the future. And I can't change them, but I can change myself. So,
Well, I'm a very loving person and I give a lot of hugs and share a lot of love. But when my husband died, I was frozen and I didn't act like my normal self.
So,
And so,
Margie, one of the things I'm going to tell you, grandma to grandma and mom to in-laws that married into my family. And they each brought their own family traits and styles into the marriage and into our larger family unit. And one of the things that I have found through the years is literally follow my heart. If I think of something for one of the kids, I send it as a text. Now, I do send it like to parents. I send it to the mom and the dad. Might be my son and his wife. It might be my daughter and her husband. But when possible, I send it to them both. But whatever I'm drawn to, or even a young one, revive the old-fashioned attitude or ability to write a note, send it in a card, send a little thoughtful gift, only when you feel it from your heart. And once you send it out, remember, gifts are supposed to be given with no strings attached. Don't even be concerned how they're going to take it, be worried about, are they going to call me back? Are they going to acknowledge that they got it? Doesn't matter. You sent it out with love and you know what your intent was, and let it be. Just let it go. And I will tell you, it has started to thaw and heal relationships, friendships, because I followed my heart. I didn't think, okay, if I plan it this way and they do it this way and they respond this way. No, just do what your heart is, what's natural to you, or what you really feel you can send with love, with no strings attached. And Lynell said it beautifully. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Tanya said it too. The let them, that is an incredibly powerful understanding. If somebody doesn't want to call me back, let them. If somebody wants to go have a party without me, let them. Because I'm the one in charge of my inner peace. Margie, this is the time in our life where we reveal ourselves to ourselves. And the most important relationship you have right now is the relationship with you, sweetheart. You love you.